Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
You did something like new and particularly disgusting that I'd never seen you do before, and it shook me to my core.
Okay.
It absolutely shook the foundation.
Oh, stop.
Of our relationship, and honestly, it kind of reanalyzed the way, like it made me analyze the way that I see you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes. It changed things. There's a change. There's a notable change.
Stop.
And it was this. I'm laying in bed, I'm talking to you. You come around the bed, you go around to your side, and you're sitting there and you're talking to me. And you're talking to me with one of those, like, hand flossers. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like a hand pick thing.
It's a stick. It's not a...
Yeah, so it has like a plastic apparatus.
I get in between my crown.
Yeah, then there's a string of floss. You know what I'm talking about. Dental floss stick, right? So she's doing this. No big deal.
It's how I have to clean in between my crown and my
and she's talking to me. And she's like, yeah, you know, dumb girl thoughts or whatever.
Hey.
Doing her teeth. And then she sits on the bed. She keeps talking to me. And then you go, huh? And throws it off the bed into the floor. And I was like, and she kept talking. I go, what are you doing? And she's like, what? And I go, did you just throw the floss stick on the floor?
On the carpet. We have a carpet.
It's a whatever. And she's like, what? And I go, you just threw what you were flossing with onto the floor? What the fuck? And she goes, I'll get it when I get up. And I go, why don't you get it right now and never do that again? And she's like, oh, you flick boogers. And I was like, what?
No, you get in my car.
Any car.
And what I've seen you do it in my ride.
Okay.
It's not your car. You have no right to do this.
Okay.
You will dig into your nose. You'll find a boog. And then you'll roll it between your thumb and your forefinger. And then drop the booger in the interior of my car.
I'm talking about I'm driving. Like this. Right? And you're driving. You go. And then I'm like, that. Or sometimes I do it out the window.
Yeah,
but sometimes I go like this.
You sprinkle it onto my car seat and car carpeting.
Yeah.
You don't flick it out the window.
I've flicked it out the window before. Yeah.
Not okay, but the times I've seen it, it's been really gross.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
So we're talking about
Yours
nose
is
picking.
way
nose
grosser.
picking, the thing that all of humanity does, and then flicks it.
All of humanity should be flossing, and they're not. That's not my problem.
Very good point. But let's shift that to the most vile thing I think I've ever seen you do, which is in your own home, in your bedroom.
That's why I do it.
Use a floss stick and throw it on the. Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, what? Have you been doing this a long time?
I've been doing it for months. And
why are you doing this?
Because it's like, okay, I'll tell you why.
Just get, like, can I tell you something? Just get a fucking, like, a tissue, like a piece of toilet paper, put it on your nightstand, and if you're done, if you want to do that in bed, just place it on there, and then you just throw that out when you're done. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So let me tell you.
That's like using a Q-tip, cleaning out your ears, and you just be like, oh, I'll get it later.
Do you think that what I'm doing is grosser than how Bert cuts his nails, his toenails, and then he puts Scotch tape on them, and then he takes
Yours
them
is
under?
so much worse, and I'll tell you why.
Oh my God,
Yours
really?
is so much worse. Yours is worse because Bert does that as basically a calculated prank. He's doing it because he wants the family and everybody to know that he's crazy and gross. But it's still calculated. You are a fucking homeless person who is just like, I don't care about my own home. I'm going to take one of the most disgusting things you can do where everybody takes floss and throws it in the trash. Like the idea that you would drop it on the floor of where you live and sleep. It's like, I can't even come up with the words to describe how repulsed and upset I am by this new discovery. It is so disgusting.
You don't think it's exciting to discover something new about me after 15 years?
No, not like this. What is your justification for this nonsense?
So here's how it started, okay? I started using these flossers after I had a negative dental cleaning review, remember? The woman gave it to me, my dental hygienist.
Oh my God.
And I do it at the end of the day. I'm super tired. We've just put the kids down. And it's something I do at the end of my day. I relax. I'm in my jams. I'm super comfy. And I just boop, boop, boop. I get in there.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired and lazy. And I don't want to get up, walk around the bed, walk all the way to the trash can and put them in the bathroom. I just
like how
don't.
you make it sound like a journey.
It's like a mile long. I don't want to go. I'm just tired and lazy. So my thinking was I'll just fucking throw it. And then later I'll collect like 3 or 4 days
Can I tell you
worth,
something?
and then I'll throw them away. That's what I do. And then I just collect a few days and I'm like, okay.
This is stopping today. This is stopping today.
Why?
You're not doing this anymore.
Maybe if you held my hand while I made brown and made eye contact, I wouldn't.
No, that's not happening
I'll
either.
stop if you hold my hand while I make brown.
Get out of here with that shit. You are going to get either a trash can next to your bed.
No, I don't want a trash can
then I'm
next
putting
to
a
the
box
bed.
of tissues on your nightstand.
That's fine.
And you take one out and you fucking floss your teeth with your stick and you put the stick on the tissue and then later you throw that out.
I'll put the sticks on the tissue, but I don't want a fucking dumb trash can.
Fine.
Because I have no space there.
But we're
to
not
begin
throwing
with.
those on the ground anymore.
But
how
hear
is
me
this?
out. Hear me out. Wait, but hold on. You never walk in my dental stick
Doesn't
alley.
matter.
You
It
never
doesn't
walk
matter.
on that side of the carpet. You're never
There
there.
has to be some standard where we live. We're not doing this.
But if you never see them and you never step on them, you never even walk there, can't I just do what I want
You know what I'm
in
gonna do?
my
I'm
area?
going to start wiping my ass, and I'll put the tissue on my side of the bed. I'll just leave it on the ground.
Fine.
Oh,
I won't
okay.
see it.
Yeah.
It's not my... Listen, you trim your beard into the sink, and then it gets caught, the hairs get caught on toothpaste, on chunks of toothpaste in the sink for years. We shared a sink, and I never chastised you and stopped you from doing that. How is this different? That was an area we both shared, and I had to brush my teeth.
Do you know you're about to get 5150'd right now? Like, do you know that nobody listening to this thinks you're making any sense at all?
How am I? Listen, you're talking about, first of all, Yana, allow me to clarify my argument. Now, hold on. We're talking about an area of the room
Did
that
you fall on your head
is
in
not
Nashville?
shared. We don't share that space. You and I shared a space in which you would put your disgusting pube beards, shaving, trimmings, and it would be in my hygienic area, creating a bacterial nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. I'm in a space that you don't see, come near, touch, any of it.
And you lose your case. Case closed. Excellent. All right.
Okay, let's see what they say. You know they're going to fucking chime in on this debate.
Who?
The listeners, the mommies.
Oh, yeah, they're going to chime in, and you should probably brace yourself.
No. I know the mommies listening are on my
Do you know
side.
that, like, sometimes there's, like, split sides, and sometimes it's somewhat, and you know this is going to be, like, 95 to 5, right?
Okay, but let me ask this one, Yana. Listeners, mommies, what's more disgusting? Tim rolling boogers and flicking them in my car. It is not your car. It's my car. Or me dropping a used dental stick. Big fucking deal. They're both unhygienic and disgusting. Okay. And that is my space you're rolling your boogers in.
Okay.
That's not that's a shared space. I at least have the dignity to do it in a space that we're not sharing at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool case.
Okay, Your Honor.
A lot of people are going to side with you on that one. You're literally going to have nobody on your side.
We'll see. There's a lot of pigs who listen to this show just like me. A lot of animals out there.
I bet you
a lot of animals
the
just
biggest
like me.
pig that listens to this show is going to be like, you do what? You throw your floss on the ground of your bedroom?
On my side of the bed that you don't ever go to.
I
or
could
see.
take a
My
refugee into
side.
the house. Like somebody from like a war-torn country. And I would be like, hey, make sure you don't throw your floss on the ground. And they'll be like, even in my country, we don't do this. Your floss goes in garbage. Yeah. You're out of your mind.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what they say.
Uh-huh.
I know you two squares in there on
It
the
is,
mics are not agreeing with me, but you guys are squares. It's not my squares. Good morning, Julia. Did you like that highlight? Why not watch a whole episode or look at other highlights here, or you can subscribe right here so you know when that...
You dumb broad.
What? I did that right. I know I did. Did I do that right?